Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have the end of year, beginning of the year inventory for you guys. And as always, like, I'm not really taking you guys into my collection as I'm talking, but I did make pictures of everything so you can see what I'm talking about while I'm talking about it. So I've got my list here. I'll be looking down a little bit just to make sure I get the message across properly and I have the right numbers. Let's jump in. So starting off with the category bronzers. For bronzers, I had one and I still have the same one. I think I did hit pan on it since the last time I did my inventory in the middle of 2021. But yeah, maybe this one will be done by the end of this year. Let's see. Then for powders, I had one and I have one. It is a different one though. I recently finished off my Maybelline Fit Me powder and I bought a powder from Charlotte Tilbury just to try out something new. And I decided to go a little bit more high-end because I'm not buying that much makeup, so I'm okay with spending a little bit of money on the things that I do buy. For highlighters, I had two and I still have the same two. I have made some nice progress on both of them. Especially the Albatross highlighter. I feel like I should be able to finish that off in 2022. The L'Oreal Glam Bronze Trio, which is kind of a blush topper highlight. Something like the way the pigmentation works on that one. It already has loads of uses on it and it still has a lot more to go. So let's see how we're gonna end up with that one. Then for eyeshadow singles, I keep putting these in my products I want to use up in 2022 and I never actually really get to using them up. I had 8 last year or 6 months ago and I have 8 right now. I don't know if this will be changing anytime soon. I feel like the singles are just too intimidating for me for some reason. I keep focusing more on the palettes and everything that I'm working on. So I'll just have to do like slow and gradual progress on my singles, I guess. And then maybe throw them in a project and then actually work on them at some point. We'll see. For pigments, I had 4, I still have 4. 2 of them are in projects right now, so maybe that will mean that I can at least finish one up. I don't know whether it will be in 6 months from now, but maybe by the end of this year, end of 2022. We'll see. For eyeshadow quads, trios and duos, I had 3 and I still have 3. Not using these too much either, but I'm still very actively working on the Bourjois Smoky Eyes trio. And that one, I finished off one of the shades. I had pan in one of the shades, so maybe I will, or maybe, I think I will be able to finish that off in 2022. Question is whether I will do that at the mid-year mark already or whether that will take me a little bit more into the end of the year. I'm very actively working through at least one of the shades at a time, so let's see where we end up for that one. Then for eyeshadow palettes, very exciting about this one. I had 14 and now I have 13. I did finish off finally the last shade in my Too Faced Enchanted Glamourland palette. So that one is no longer in my collection right now. And I am relatively close on the LA Colors Lush palette as well. So that one might be gone in like by the next time I do an inventory, which is in the middle of 2022. So that would be really exciting to actually see that number go down a fair bit, because eyeshadow palettes definitely take a long time to get through. Then for eyeshadow primers, as always, I have one always. I was without one for a couple of weeks because I just didn't buy a new one. But I did finish off the Urban Decay Shadow Insurance that I'm always using and I repurchased that one. Then for mascaras, I had one last time and I have 2 now, which is just like I use one up every quarter and then I buy a 3-pack. So 6 months have gone by. I had the one, used that one up, bought a 3-pack, used another one up. So that brings me to 2. It's always the Clinique mascaras as well. For lipsticks, I had 8 last time and in 6 months time I did not finish up a single lipstick, which is mainly because I've been focusing on my lip lacquer, of course, but it's kind of disappointing in a way. I think I want to focus a bit more on lipsticks again in 2022 because the lip lacquers just take forever and the lipsticks, you see the progress more, so it's more motivating. Still working on finishing the last one off, finishing one off, but then I will be jumping into my lipsticks a bit more again, so hopefully the number will be lower in 6 months from now. For lip glosses, I did finish one off, so I had 5 the last time and I have 4 right now. I still have a few lip glosses left and they're like the bigger ones. There is a fair bit of product in there, so it's definitely taking me a bit longer to get through them. I'm about halfway through my MAC Lip Gelée now as well, so maybe that one will be done in 6 months from now. Let's see. I'm hoping to, by the end of the year, maybe have at least 2 of them finished up. But let's see how that's gonna go. Then lip lacquers, like I said already when I was talking about the lipsticks, I had 6 before, I still have 6. I'm very actively working on one of them. I have taken the stopper out, but it's still here, so that still leaves me with 6. But hopefully by the 6-month mark, 2022, so during my next inventory update, I will have 5. That would be good. Let's see, then we have the tinted lip balms. I had one last time, still have the same one. I haven't touched that one because I'm focused on a non-tinted lip balm at the moment. So that one remains the same. Then for lip balms, I had to, and I still have to, although I'm getting really close on finishing one off. I was hoping to have that one done by the end of this year, but I just didn't manage to. But I am hoping to get this number down quite quickly and hopefully maybe even finish both of them off in the next year. Let's see how we're gonna do on that. Then for blushes, yeah, I had 20 6 months ago and I still have the same 20. I've been a little bit distracted with like focusing on multiple blushes, which has been fun actually. I didn't mind, but it does mean that of course I didn't finish anything off in the last year, which is a bit of a shame because I like these numbers going down, but I'll survive at the same time. So yeah, still working on all those. I'm not working on all of them at the same time. Still have 20 brushes to work on and to focus on and to play with. I am hoping to finish off at least one in the next year, but let's see. And then we have concealers. I had one which was an Urban Decay concealer. I did use that one up recently, so I did purchase a concealer from Charlotte Tilbury as well. I really like the consistency of it. It is definitely more hydrating and that was what I was looking for. It doesn't have loads of product though, so I'm curious to see how long it's gonna last and if it's gonna be worth the money. I really like how it works, but if it's done within like 2 months, then maybe I just need to reconsider something. So yeah, that is that one. And then lastly, eye pencils. I had 5 6 months ago and I still have the same 5. They're all like more chubby eye pencils and they're mostly darker shades, so they're gonna take forever for me to get through. Slowly making progress on them and that is fine. It's probably gonna take me at least 10 years to get through all of them. So let's see where we are in 10 years from now. I don't know if I will be able to finish one up in 2022, but let's see, I'm gonna try. So that were all the categories of products that I still have in my collection at the moment. And I went down from 87 products in total to 85, which doesn't sound like loads, but there are, like I said, a few products that I've repurchased because I finished them off and I had one and now I still have one. It's just another one. But slowly but surely my collection is going down. It's just mainly like eyeshadow pellets and blushes and those types of things that I'm trying to finish off to get that number down at the moment. And they just take a really long time. Hopefully I can finish off a few more lipsticks and lip glosses to get that number down a little bit quicker. But let's see. Yeah, that is it for this update. Thank you guys very much for watching and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye!